Hello all, this is me Alan Davidson on my channel Hymns on Highways, and I'm going to show you the scenic beauty and take you along on a journey through beautiful highways. As we ride, let's soak into its beauty and be reminded of the majesty of our Creator. We started a 110-kilometer ride from our hometown Rajkot. Me, along with my ride partners, had a breakfast at one of the restaurants on the way and continued our journey to one of the most scenic places of Gujarat. Yes, that's the Osam Hills. The place was new for me. This was the most proper time to visit that place. As in the coming video, you'll be able to see the greenery of that place, which really keeps you in an awe and does remind you about a Bible verse in Psalms 19:1, which says, Heavens declare the glory of the God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands. The road is not just a way to reach a destination. Every mile becomes a reminder of a greater journey, the journey of faith, where we trust God to take us exactly where we need to be. The highway at this time seemed a bit busy, where you could see heavy loaded trucks going to and fro. Nevertheless, we had to dodge everyone and move forward. Yup, just like that. There's something about these highways that stirs up my soul. The way they stretch out, miles after miles, leading you into the unknown. Every bend feels like a promise that something beautiful lies ahead. As I ride, I'm reminded that life is like this road. Sometimes it's straight and clear, and other times it's full of twists and turns. Each lane, each milestone reminds me of how God has already prepared the way for us. He has marked out a path, not just for today, but for every step of our journey. Even when the road seems empty or lonely, there's a strange sense of peace, knowing that the one who made the heavens and the earth is right here with me, riding along, guiding every turn. I tried to shoot every angle so that I'm able to capture every moment which I experienced and share with you through this video. તમે એવું વિચારતા હશો કે આ ઇંગ્લિશમાં કેમ આટલું બધું બોલે છે? ગુજરાતી થઈને ઇંગ્લિશમાં બોલ કરે છે. મારા ગુજરાતી વાલાઓ માટે થોડુંક કંઈક કહેવા માંગુ છું. મારામાં કંઈક એવું છે કે જે મને હચમચાવી દે છે. જ્યારે હું સવારી કરું છું ત્યારે મને લાગે છે કે જીવન પણ આ રસ્તા જેવું છે. ક્યારેક સીધું, સરળ અને સ્પષ્ટ, તો ક્યારેક વણાકો ભરેલું, અજાણ્યું અને પડકારજનક. મને રસ્તો ખાલી કે એકલો લાગે, પણ એક અદ્ભુત શાંતિ હોય છે. જાણે કે આકાશ અને ધરતીનો સર્જનહાર પોતે મારી સાથે ચાલે છે અને દરેક વળાંક પર મને માર્ગદર્શન આપતો જાય છે. બહુ ભારે બોલી નાખ્યું ને કંઈક? છોડો ને, તમે રસ્તાની મજા માણો. As I ride along these roads, I can't help but think about how God has already gone before us. Every mile, every turn, every uphill climb, every downhill glide. He knows it all. He has mapped out our journey long before we had even started. Life feels like this sometimes, smooth open roads where everything seems clear and simple, and other times there are sharp bends, unexpected turns, and hear what? Cows on highways, save us! These stretches sometimes seem lonely and uncertain. This road is not just a way to reach a destination. Every mile becomes a reminder of the great journey, the journey of faith, where we trust God to take us exactly where we need to be. Just take a moment and look around. The greens of the fields, the stillness of the hills, the sky painted with 1,000 shades. None of this is random. This is God's art. Gallery displayed fresh every morning. Even when the road feels empty and there's no one in sight, there is still a strange and beautiful peace, because we are not alone. The one who created the heavens and the earth is with us. Now just pause with me for a moment and look around. Each tree stands as if lifting its branches in praise. The wind that brushes my face feels like a quiet whisper from the heaven. Even the distant mountains remind me of His unshakable strength. Even when I see this beauty, I'm reminded that the same God who cares for these fields, who sends the rain to water them and the sun to warm them, also cares for me and for you. If He dresses the earth in such splendor, how much more will He clothe our lives with grace and purpose? The fields stretch out in shades of green and gold. The trees sway gently, as if they are lifting their branches in praise. The sky is painted with colors that no artist could ever recreate: blue, white, and soft streaks of sunlight breaking through the clouds. Even the hills in the distance stand tall like ancient witnesses, quietly declaring the greatness of their Creator. The birds flying overhead, the sound of the rustling leaves, the cool air filling my lungs. It all feels like nature's own hymn, a song that never stops, singing about the majesty of God. Sometimes we get so busy that we forget to notice these details, but when we slow down, it's as if God whispers through the creation and says, I'm here. I'm the one who made all of this, and I made you. If He takes such care to paint every sunrise, water every field, and sustain every creature, how much more will He care for us? Each blade of grass, each flower blooming by the roadside is a reminder that His provision never fails. And after miles of riding, after curves and climbs, after watching the world pass by, here it is, the destination. As I slow down and finally enter this place, there's a quiet sense of fulfillment. The road that seemed long has led me right where I needed to be. It reminds me of life itself, how every moment, every detour, every pause was leading me somewhere meaningful. Sometimes we can't see the bigger picture while we are in the middle of the ride, but once we arrive, we look back and realize that every turn had a purpose. There's a joy in finally stopping, breathing in the air, and saying, Lord, you have brought me safely here. And just like this ride, one day our life's journey will bring us to the ultimate destination, into His presence, where every mile, every struggle, every prayer will make sense. Finally, after reaching, we left our bikes and made our final walk to the top of our destined place. As I walk, I think of how life's challenges are like this hill. The climb may be steep at times, but each step brings us closer to where we are meant to be. And just like this path, God gives us strength for every step we take.